the calculation to see our expected um, revenue. Okay, just hold on. It would cost us 29,000. Okay, to set up the farm, keep it running till we hit our 1 kg weight. Okay, now we want to look at the expected revenue. Okay, uh-huh. Because no one would want to invest this amount of money just for fun. You would want to know what you stand the chance of making out of it. And remember, we bought 1,000 fingerlings. Okay, now this 1,000 fingerlings that we have stock in the pond, we would or may be losing some. Of course, we will lose some. Some will die as a result of stress, some will die as a result of cannibalism, and for various reasons. Okay, so we want to, for the purpose of the estimate and also not to mislead you, we want to do our calculation based on 900. I'd wanted to use 950, but let's use 900 fingerlings in the calculation of our expected revenue, where we assume that we are going to lose, or 100 will be lost to mortality. Yeah, 100. If your farm is managed well, you may not have mortality up to 100. Okay, it may be between some 50, maybe some 30 to 50 and all that. But situations may not be the same. That is why I want us to do it this way. So 100 of it to mortality. So what we have now is 900 catfish that will reach maturity. All right, stay with me, please. So the calculation is based on the fact that the assumption that we will be losing 100 to mortality, where we'll be left with 900. Okay, so now that is our 900 matured catfish. Okay. So this is after 6 months. Okay, after 6 months. Now, here is the thing. For a fresh catfish, 1 kilo, okay, which is the weight we seek to attain in that 6 month time. 1 kilo, 1 kg, is sold between 30 cedis to 40 cedis, depending on where you are and the market available. So 30 cedis to 40 cedis, okay, 40 Ghana cedis. But this is what we want to do. We want to use 35 Ghana for our calculation. All right. So for the fresh fish, we are going to have this 900 of them times 35. 900 of them being sold 35 cedis. Let's check it. What do we get? You can also check it as well. What have you gotten? You can type it in the comment section for me. 900 times 35 Ghana. What do I have? I think I have 31,500. Okay, so I have 31,500. This is what I have after selling these ones at 35 cedis per kg. This is the fresh catfish, fresh. Now, we have to do some arithmetic. So to get what we have generated as profits, it will be normally I don't want to use too much technical terms that may worry some other people. So you know that profit is equal to what? Cost price minus what? Is it selling price? Anyway, the mathematician should spare us. So it is constant as 29,000 to run the farm after the 6 months. So to expected revenue, um, um, our returns, okay, returns on investments, will be 31,500 minus 29,000. Okay, 29,000. So let's do it. 31,000 minus 29,000. What do you have? 31,500 minus 29,000. 29,000. What do you get? I had 2,500. Okay, 2,500. So what it means is that if you are selling them fresh, you will be making 2,500. If you are selling them fresh at 1 km at 35 Ghana cedis, then you'll be making 2,500. So for the fresh catfish, the fresh ones, the profit we are making is 2,500 when we sell them at 35 Ghana cedis per one. All right. Now, even selling it when selling it at this price, I mean the fresh one, yes, we can say that you have made some profit. This is about good afternoon. This is about 2,500. Okay, this is about getting close to 10% interest or profit that you have made out of it. So now let's look at it the other way. When you smoke it, yes. Remember, I would want you to make a judgment when I'm done with the smoking part, and that judgment is: would you sell your catfish fresh or smoked? Yeah. So let's go. So now let's get to it. For the smoked catfish, 1 kg is sold between 35. No, I'm coming, please. 35, okay, to 45 Ghana cedis. 35 to 45 Ghana cedis. For the purpose of our calculation, let's use 40 Ghana. Okay, 40 Ghana. So remember, the fingerlings which has reached maturity for us is 900. Okay, so let's go. To get our expected, to get the total um, sales that we'll make out of this. Total sales now, um, the total sale will be total sales. Total sales will be equal to 900, which is the number of catfishes we have, times 40, which is the price of 1 kg smoked one. Okay, so what do we have? 900 times 40. What do we have here? We have, I think, 36,000. 36,000. Okay, right. Now, to get our return on investment, okay, what we'd have to do, we'd have to subtract this, we'd have to subtract the 29,000, which is the cost of the setup and the operation, everything after that 6 months. We have to deduct it from the 36,000. So that would be 36,000, sorry, 36,000 minus 29,000. Okay, now remember that these productions are what we call the first cycle production. This is the first harvest you are making after you've purchased the trampoline and all that for your setup. So this is the first the first harvest or the first cycle of production. So 36,000 minus 29,000. What do we have? We have 7,000 as our return on investment. Now, let your mind come here. The fresh one, our return on our investment was 2,500. But when we smoked it, I don't know if you can see, smoked, or I should just clean this and write it well so that you can see. Yes. Boldly. Would you? So leave the answer in the comment section for me, please. Would you sell your catfish fresh or smoked? So fresh, when fresh, the interest we had was 2,500. Then when we smoked it, we had 7,000. Listen, it will not cost you much to smoke the catfish. Yes, but I'm just thinking, would you rather sell it smoked or fresh? Leave that answer in the comment section and tell me why. That reminds me, we'll soon make a video on how to build your own smoking facility for small scale farmers and all that. So this is our first production. Okay, now come with me. Let's do something quick. Second production. Normally, it is during the second production that you actually make a lot more profits. Yes, because during the second production, after you have harvested the first fingerlings that you have brought, during the second production, you only need 1,000 fingerlings. 1,000 fingerlings. Okay, let's still use the 20,000 for it. In fact, I must explain that the feed actually will not get up to the 20,000. As at now, today is 10th of March. Yes, the feed will not actually get to 20,000. But I just, because time is changing and prices are unstable. Because at the time, actually at the time of making this video, the feed 67 bucks in all should be costing you like 17,000. But I have made additional allowance, additional provision for about that is about 3,000. Yeah, to so that it doesn't give you a false hope. You get the point? Yeah. So you need. This is what you face when you are doing video at home. It's not easy. The kids are back from school. The disturbance is just on another level. I know you also got some kids in your house, if not your own, probably relatives or even your co-tenant. So you understand vividly what I'm facing. Now, so 1,000 fingerlings. Oh, I made a mistake here. Sorry. I was rather talking about the feed price. So 1,000 fingerlings. Let's still do it. The 2,500. You remember I told you that it's between 2 cedis to 3 cedis, depending on the size. But we are using 2 cedi 50 pesos per fingerling. So for 1,000 of them, we'll have 2,500. Right. Then we will also need feed. For the second production, we will need feed 67 bags again. That was what I was saying, that this 67 bags of feed at the time, it should cost you about 17 to 18,000 Ghana cedis. But I am making it 20,000. Yeah, for the purpose of convenience, because the prices are unstable these days. So right now we only need 1,000 fingerlings. Then we only need 67 bags of feed for our second production. The reason is that we already have our trampoline. We got the kit for water testing, so we wouldn't have to do water testing. We wouldn't have to buy the kit again. We have plumbing done for us, plumbing works done, so we don't need to bring the price of the materials and the cost and the other things. Yeah, so actually we only need two things to restock. That is the fingerlings and then the 67 bags of feed. Okay, so now let's clean up. So let's clean and then we'll start something real quick. So there is it. Second production. Second production.